What is going on, everybody? Today it is Shining Owl. Today it is Shining Owl. Today is a Sunday when I'm recording this. Anywho, Crash Bandicoot 2 review time. Let's go. Let's go. Whoa. Okay, Crash Bandicoot 2 Cortex Strikes Back is pretty fun, but in my opinion, it's not nearly as good as the first game. I don't know. I just didn't like the controls. They felt more sloppy than the first. I just couldn't vibe with it really. But it does have its moments where it shines, and it has mechanics it brought to the table that are mainstays. Like in Crash Bandicoot 3, they're amazing. Was hap what happened? What was happened brought to the table from Crash Bandicoot 2. Um, but yeah, the controls are just really loose to me. But yeah, but here are my two reasons why I don't really like it as much as the first. Reason one, I've already discussed, is the controls. Reason two is the jetpack. The stupid jetpack. Why is it even in the game? It feels like it was shoehorned in at the last minute, and that's it. It just feels like it was shoehorned in at the last minute. You have two levels on it, and you fight the final boss on it. I mean, come on. Why? Why not just a regular Crash boss fight like at the end of 2 and Warped? And I think 4 also has one. I haven't played it yet. The characters are still pretty fun, like last time. Nitrius Brio is still in it, but he serves a lesser role. Um, with just, collect the gems and I can help you out. Coco actually is that first game that Coco was in. Um, Coco serves a pretty good role in the plot with how she's just like, "Hey, Crash, Cortex is still evil. He's tricking you. Don't believe him." Cortex is just like, What do you mean? I'm not evil. I'm totally cool. I'm not evil. Why would you think that?" Then you have Dr. Engine, who's also pretty enjoyable, but he's just not as good as Nitrous Brio in my opinion. And also, the difficulty this time around, I feel like was a lot easier than it was in the first game. Like, the controls may have been more sloppy, which is why I died most of the time. But, like, other than that, it just felt kind of easier. Except the stupid ice physics. I hate ice physics. But saying I hate ice physics is like, I don't know, saying that the sky is blue. Or saying that underwater levels are terrible. They're obvious. It's obvious. Everyone knows it. Yeah. Um. Let's see. What else about Crash Bandicoot 2 do I like? Um. I thought thought the the polar bear, the polar bear riding sequence. I thought it was pretty cool. Um. Actually, he was really adorable. My one question is, I think this might have been number 3, actually, not number 4, where you read the polar. I know you read the polar bear in number 4, but I meant in number 2. Um, but I think in 3, I don't know if it's in 3 or in 2. Um, where you're riding the polar bear and then you're being chased by a giant polar bear. I enjoyed that. But it is kind of doesn't. Is kind of not make a lot of sense. Not make a lot of sense. That was proper English. Proper English. Um, but yeah, it didn't really make a lot of sense. Like, why would you? I get that he's chasing Crash Bandicoot, but like, you're technically also chasing your son, or I assume it's the son. Maybe it's his cousin or nephew, or maybe it's just a random polar bear. But still, like, wouldn't he be a good person? Like, why would he do that? Like, I just don't know why he'd do that. Just doesn't seem like the right thing to do. Like, he's a polar bear, you're a polar bear. Can't you just be two happy polar bears? Why do you have to go after him and Crash? Also, what did Crash even do to the polar bear? Did Nitrous Brio make the polar bear go after Crash? Like, what? I'm opening up my Chromebook right now, so I can look at the script I wrote. Oh yeah, Tiny Tiger. Tiny Tiger. He hit he's first appearance. His first appearance is in this game, where he appears as a mediocre boss fight, but it's still pretty fun. I have to say, it gets a is a boss fight out of me. Um, and Ripperoo is also back for a fight where he jumps around with TNT and Nitro crates, which I think is a pretty interesting fight. It definitely is pretty interesting. In the end though, I think Crash Bandicoot 2 is definitely a sequel. It's got parts where it shines, but it fails in some departments compared to the first game. I'm kind of disappointed that it doesn't scold you for missing the boxes. I think that was a really cool thing because that made you want to get the boxes more in the first game. How you got just beaten over and over with every box you missed in Crash Bandicoot 2 and 3, and I think 4 as well. It's just like, oh, you missed. This is how many you missed. Sorry. And then there's the time trials. I haven't done any of the time trials, and I don't. I think I will eventually because the dash boots were added after you beat the final boss. Okay, speaking of the final boss, I just need to drag on a little bit more. So the only way that you can lose is if he gets too far ahead. There's no way for you to lose if he can't kill you. The bombs that you run into can't kill you. The only way you die is if he gets too far ahead, which is a terrible thing for the final boss. A final boss should be able to kill you regardless of how far you are, how far he is. Like, I get you're supposed to chase him and then spin him. Also, the depth perception with the floaty thing, jetpack, is also really hard. Like, it's not hard. It's just annoying. Depth perception in games is always hard because like you want to be able to make sure you can hit the jump, make the jump, not hit the jump. Jumps, smacks the ledge, keeps going. I just smacked my microphone on accident. um, but like, yeah, he just kind of that's just kind of how it is. Um, one thing I have to say though is also that crap. I was gonna say something about the end of the game and stuff and oh yeah, so why does Cortex's ship crash after you beat him? Like, maybe I just missed a part in the cutscene, but like from what I could tell, it shouldn't have crashed after Crash Bandicoot, because he just stopped them from getting the crystals to the ship. Also, the controls of the jetpack are also crap. Anywho, yeah, Crash Bandicoot 2 is definitely a sequel. Um, it's good parts. Like, I think that the art style and general, nah, I think the art style is pretty cool, and that how they do bonus levels is interesting. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed. Sorry that this kind of took a while to make, and it probably is still taking a while to make as I'm saying this, because whatever date I'm recording this on compared to when it finishes editing. I don't know why I did that. Yeah, that's how long it's And wait, Xenoblade 2 review. Come in. And remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Cue outro. Don't know why I said cue outro. And then my ringtone went off. I forgot to put that on vibrate. And here, see you guys in the next one. Peace. Peace.